lot of ball game left.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one's in there. That's strike one. And that's outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2-2.
2 on, 2 outs. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on deck circle. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third, and the lead is up to 5.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jeter stands in now and watches strike one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Reigns makes a move towards the gap, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines, and towing the slab in this one, Andrew Abbott. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
On to O'Hearn. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Drag bunt back towards the mound. And now it's Miguel Amaya. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And it's fouled away. Man at first, one away. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is inside. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner on the go again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Crow Armstrong stands at first with 1 out. This one in the air, center field. Corrals it, and there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's...
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. A changeup missing. 1-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Bernie Williams stands in now, looks at that one inside. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first. That's the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, and now the DH, James Wood. Wood goes 6 feet 7 inches, 22 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Williams back to work.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes outside. Nobody out, runner at first. And that misses off the outside edge.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball. Count is full.
And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runner on the move. Popped up left side. Young makes the grab, one down. Here comes Bryce Harper. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Ball one to Bryce.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That misses. 2-1. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive.
Yeah. Count's full.
Runner takes off. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss.
And that's it.
Throw there. Safe. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Wood around third. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Utley over to first, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. The other way, and that's just foul. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carroll ranges back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Josh Young. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So 2 down now. And here is Tim Raines. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
2 outs, base is empty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. It's 7-2. And now Ozzie Smith puts a bunt down, and that's a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive from his backside. They get the out, and that'll do it. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top half of the third inning. And here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
That one inside, look out.
Strike 2. No, that missed. That's a ball. Count is full.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
That one ripped left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch. No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 down. So the lineup flips over. Corbin Carroll, the next to hit. There's a strike at the knees. Just off the outside edge. Yeah, that's ball 1.
1-1.
Tap foul at the plate.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So up next, Derek Jeter. 1 for 2. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Carroll stands at second with 2 gone. Base knock center field. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 8-2.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that.
I got something on my chest that I just need to get out right now. So you're not gonna say nothing and just sit there like it's all right.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That's a laser base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. A single and a run scored and a walk. Strike 1. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-4. And now here is Miguel Amaya. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Dominguez makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here's the first baseman, Willie Stargell. RBI single his last time up. And first offering is fouled off.
If you're trying to come up with the ideal clubhouse presence and team leader, Willie Stargell pops. Probably the best you could possibly do.
And that one in the air center field. And there's 2 away. Bernie Williams digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in, and that is that. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Throw over to Stargell. 1 up, 1 down. Bryce Harper to the plate. He is struck out, and he is walked. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. And that one fouled off. Jansen fires. And that's downstairs and outside. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Chop to first. The tag, and he's out. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Raines hauls it in to end the inning.
Letting them know what the package about. Swatted freeloaders songs when their hands was out. Hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give them F-Spawn. Go ahead and watch me. Catapult to the top since 9-8. Had the baddest flow, look and watch. I didn't see.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Chase Utley. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. There's a strike.
1-1.
Right side, hard hit. O'Hearn takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1. And now Josh Young. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
That's out to center field. Carroll has this one sized up and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now Tim Raines. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carroll. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at the friendly confines. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. O'Hearn. In his 7th season, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014.
Yeah.
That one at triple digits. That's down and in. A slider missed. Not even
2-1.
close there. And a count 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So a man aboard. And now the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And first offering is fouled off. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw in.
Well done, drives in the run. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Grandal on at first, nobody out. And a 2-1 on the way. Fought off foul. Here's a rocket out to left. Reigns makes the play, and there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And first offering is fouled off. Amaya puts it away for the out. 2 down. And now it's going to be Derek Jeter.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
That one misses. 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Abbott back to work.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
And there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Here's Acuna now. And first offering is fouled off. That's to third. They get the out on Acuna. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Inning over. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the DH, James Wood. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Check swing, and he went. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Next one is off the plate. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Good job to fight that one off. To first, and he breaks for second. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away. So, man aboard. Here's Bryce Harper. In for a strike. 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Hader throw over. Wood back on a dive. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Wood over at second, 1 down. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. So 2 down now. And here is Jason Dominguez. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The next offering misses. It's 2-2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. So now 2 on and 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Next pitch is downstairs. And another ball. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Grandal in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that one is downstairs. 1-1. Just missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's in there. 2-2 now. 2 outs. Bases are full. Next offering misses down and away.
We got a full count.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run. Here's the second baseman, Junior Caminero.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Bases loaded, 2 down. And now it's even up. Next offering is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Up and
That's
in, and it's a full count.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth. And here is Miguel Amaya. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Mason Miller.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
On the ground right side. On to O'Hearn. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Stargell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No balls. One strike.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike three. On the ground right side. On to O'Hearn. 3 up, 3 down. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Next offering is in for a strike. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of...
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Outside.
No, that's out.
Jeter leads off first with one away. That one misses, and the count's full.
Count is full.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. On the run, throw to first. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And that's down and away. Just a slow ground ball this time. Utley, 1 at second, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. And now here is Harper. 0 for 3 in this one. Not close with that one. 1-0. And another ball. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 3. Swing and a slow roller. Here's the tag, and he's out. 3rd out. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. And that skips in the dirt.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. High fly ball out into left center field. Carroll hauls it in for the out. 1 down. Next to hit, Josh Young. 0 for 2 in this one. This one in the air. Jeter. They got it for out number 2.
Let's do this.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Inside, just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strike. We go to the 8th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Ersig back to work. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ryan O'Hearn will hit next. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Brings it in. 1 away. So man aboard. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. On the ground, 2 ball. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Throw into third. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Tags the runner for 1. Junior Caminero now at the plate. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Crow Armstrong makes the play, and that is that. Back here at the friendly confines, and here is Ozzie Smith. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Lake Trinan.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground to short. It's through for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete.
Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered here in this one. Trinan, the tall righty, 225 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Bunting for a hit. Caminero to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Now it's going to be Miguel Amaya. Swings through that one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one pushed foul. Up and
That's a
in.
ball.
1-2 to count. Runners on the move. Got him swinging.
Started.
Throw to third. Save. Double steal. And now the first baseman, Willie Stargell. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And the inning is over. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton all set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. This one in the air right field. Acuna there. And he makes the catch. One up, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Had him way out front of the slur. Wood now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Ranging back. Makes the catch, gliding out of the warning track. Bottom 9, leading off, Bernie Williams. Randy Rodriguez comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
0-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Caught him looking for the K. Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Hard hit left side. On to O'Hearn. Now only 1 out remaining. Josh Young digs in now.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the